It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's George. 7 points in the game. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the Supersonics on the break. Ball's knocked loose. George with the steal. Pass to Fisher. George against Mason. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shaq. Lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got 14.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
Here's Goldwire. He's covered by Fisher. Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Evans. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Fisher outside. Medvedenko, the pass to George. And here's Shaq, covered by Evans. O'Neal is double. Rush. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. 7 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Houston. The 3. And Medvedenko pulls it down. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 17. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Goldwire. Here's Houston. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting one. One shot.
So, Greg, now that we're in the later stages of this season, how much are you looking forward to the playoffs?
I think pretty much everyone wants to get them underway, Kev, but we still have some games left here. Whether you're playoff bound or not, there's still work to be done.
Here's Fisher. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. The Supersonics making a switch here. Jones is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here is Mason. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis. Pass to O'Neal. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. O'Neal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Sonic Dance Team.
Some changes for Seattle. Miller's checked in for Evans, and it's Payton in for Jones. Lakers leading by 15. Outside, George has to rush. Nice shot from the wing. Rush has got 9.
Love his aggressive nature there. Sometimes you just got to do it yourself in the pick and roll.
Outside, Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Miller in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Payton's shot is off. And so Fisher will bring it up for L.A. Outside, O'Neal. Kicks it out to Fisher. Over Houston. And it's Fisher missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Houston. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 6th assist on the night.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Pass to George. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mason. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's O'Neal. And some very quick points for him on that possession. O'Neal's got 9 points in the quarter.
O'Neal doing a nice job that time, able to leak out and capitalize in transition.
In the corner, George with it. Lakers working the ball around now. Medvedenko, the pass to Rush. Here's Shaq. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
He's off on the second.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
O'Neal dishes to Payton. To the right side. Mason kicks to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Fisher. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Sonics trail by 13. Now here's Payton. Here's Houston. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 8th assist in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Doing a nice job defensively that time. O'Neal throwing that one in reverse.
Has to rush. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, O'Neal is just so strong. Impossible to deny him when he makes up his mind to get to the bucket. Able to blast through any contact.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
That's good from O'Neal. Mason with it. Crafty move. Jams it in off the great move.
Mason reaching his way to the rack and says hello to the rim.
Fisher, the pass to George. Miller against Shaq. Pass to Fisher. Rebound by the Sonics.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Payton. Now here is O'Neal. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. O'Neal's got 11.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
That rim has a family.
Now Payton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lakers leading by 11. And Fisher kicks to George. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Shaq's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
Miller, the pass to Houston. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Houston. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Payton following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal to the middle. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
And Fisher kicks to George. Pass to O'Neal. And Miller with the block.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
To the inside. Here's Houston. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Houston's got 26 points.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to O'Neal. Over Miller. Shaq controls in the paint.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Fisher against Payton. And here is O'Neal. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Fisher, the pass to George. Back to Fisher. And stolen by Miller. Here's Houston. He's got 26. Pass to O'Neal to the left side wing. O'Neal is screen on George. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Miller.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Shaq. 28 points for him. George with the bucket.
Love the assertive and aggressive approach from George. His teammates encouraging him to keep it up.
Seattle has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Mason with it. Defended by George. Pass to Payton. O'Neal sets the screen for Payton. Shot clock at 5. Count it. Good.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Left side, O'Neal.
Supersonics foul. Desmond Mason. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fisher. Outside, George. Left side, O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Fisher outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Houston. Buries it down low. Houston's got it back down to single digits for Seattle.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
O'Neal buries it from about 10 feet away. Shaq's got 13 points in the second half.
And, you know, this is a pleasant surprise. O'Neal looking to expand his game with the mid-range jump shot.
Miller dishes to Payton. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fisher outside. Pass to O'Neal. Mason against Fisher. Mason the pass to Payton. George with the defensive effort. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
He's checked in for the Sox. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Madsen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to George. Here's Medvedenko. He's got 5. And yes, it's good. Medvedenko's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. O'Neal is screen on George. Bender the pass to O'Neal. Over Medvedenko. Seattle missing again. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And stolen by Payton. Here's O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Medvedenko. Pass to Madsen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Madsen's got 8 points.
Battling inside, Madsen bringing the energy, which leads to points.
Fisher against Payton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Gary Payton to the line. That's on Derek Fisher. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Free throw off from Payton.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
Here's Houston. 28 points for him. Here's O'Neal. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. O'Neal's got 19 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Fisher outside. Tipped away. O'Neal with the steal. Pass to Bender. Right side O'Neal. Here's Houston. Defended by Fisher. And there it is for him. Houston's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, George. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Sonics trail by 6. Bender kicks to Payton. Pass to Miller. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's O'Neal, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Shaq's checked in for George. Murray comes in for Rush. Shaw subbed in for Fisher. That's good from O'Neal.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
Pargo the pass to Shaw. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Madsen. Shot clock at 6. 1:12 left to play here in the third, and that one is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Payton. 6 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about Gary Payton? Silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Pargo kicks to Murray. O'Neal on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. O'Neal looking around. Here's Pargo. Off target with his 3. Let's trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Goldwire. Pass to Payton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Payton's got 10 points in the game. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here is Shaw. Inside, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Here's Goldwire to tie it up. Sinks the triple. Houston's got it all tied up now for the Sonics.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Shaq. Here's Shaw. Second shot opportunity. Shaq punishing the defense inside.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Mason. Evans a screen on Murray. Here's Mason. Rebound the Lakers. Shaq's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Madsen. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Houston. And the three off target. Pass to Shaw. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the paint, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards, known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
Here's Goldwire. Now Mason from outside the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Pargo. To the middle. Focus from O'Neal.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Goldwire passes to Mason. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Here's Houston. Over Shaw. The Sonics again can't hit. Murray outside. Pargo dishes to Murray. Pass to Shaq. Here is Shaw. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 6th assist on the night. Sonics trail by 10. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Houston. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Houston's got 14 points now in the second half.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
From downtown, and the basket by Shaw. Shaw's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A heady player, Shaw reads the defense effectively, knowing exactly where he can get his shots.
Pass to Houston. From deep, drains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Murray outside. Now here's Shaq. Here is Shaw. The 3. Here's O'Neal. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Goldwire. And here is Mason. Evans a screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 6 in the bucket from Evans.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Count that bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
There's a good screen. Evans inside. Tries again. Hits the jump hook.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividend. You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Yes, that goes in. Evans has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Madsen. Over Evans. Outside for Murray. Here's Pargo. Here's Madsen, covered by Evans. Madsen's shot is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Houston. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Sonics trail by 6. Here's Goldwire. Pass to Houston. Picked him clean. Here's Pargo. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Medvedenko's checked in for Madsen. George comes in for Murray. Rush is checked in for Shaw. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Gennaro Pargo. Seattle has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Drives to the hoop.
And a blast of speed from Mason. Sometimes you just can't contain this guy.
Lakers leading by 4. Fisher outside. Outside, George. Outside, Fisher. Clock at 6. Down low. Medvedenko gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Excellent play, great timing, and Fisher delivers the perfect pass.
Here's Houston. Oh, the slam dunk.
And that's a big bucket for O'Neal. He understands his team looks for him to come up when it matters most.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's George. The floater, and he gets that one to go.
Strong play down low. He's not afraid to get a few bruises.
Outside, O'Neal.
I'm open right here. Screen.
Here's Houston.
O'Neal.
Heaton inside. Fisher's there. Oh, good on the layup. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's George. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he knocks it off the glass. Wow. Now O'Neal throws it down. What an assist!
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Now Rush. 5 to shoot. Now George. From outside. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Look, nobody in the league can stop him one-on-one. At times, you simply have to foul Shaq. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Houston. That one goes.
And there's cool. And then there's ice cold. Peyton playing with ice in his veins right now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. Here's Houston. Heaton inside. Defended by Fisher. Doesn't get that one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Derek Fisher, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Seattle calls timeout. 15 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
They trail by 7. It's good!
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
And an intentional foul right there.
Gary Payton, second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Derek Fisher, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And they go to the intentional foul.
Brad Hill, third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called here. The Supersonics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Six-point game. Good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.